friends. Welcome to my channel. This is Over 60 Scene, and my name's Wilma. And today I'm going to do a get ready with me. I'm planning on going to our local mall to check out the Christmas decorations, and maybe I'll take you along with me. But for now, I'm going to do my makeup and hair. And I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and make a video and see how it turns out. So I'm not using anything fancy. I usually just use drugstore makeup. This is me completely makeup free with my hair wet, still out of the shower. And this is a typical morning. So I'm going to start with my foundation, which I don't usually even wear unless I'm going out like this. You know, most days I don't even do that. So I just go barefaced with maybe a little mascara and eyebrow enhancement. So this is just going to be something a little different. I use Neutrogena Healthy Skin. It's Anti-Aging Perfector Ivory to Fair, and that's because I think in the summer I go up to the next darker shade, but right now I'm fine with the Ivory to Fair, and it has a SPF 20 sunscreen in it. So and yes, I do apply it with my fingers, at least at first. You'll be happy to know I finally got my phone upgraded. So now I am able to use a microphone with my phone. That's why I was having problems with, if you watched any of my other videos, the audio was terrible. Because I kept ordering microphones on Amazon and I couldn't get them to pair with my phone. And it turns out I had too old of a version of a Samsung. I have a Samsung Galaxy, and it was an A13, Samsung Galaxy A13, and it would not pair with. I mean, maybe there was a microphone it would have paired with, but finally the last one I got, I saw that in the instruction. It said it had to be an Android system 8.0 or higher. So that's why I couldn't get it to pair, and I couldn't use a microphone. So I apologize for the audio on some of those. I know you probably had to turn your computer or your television up full blast just to even hear me. So I fixed that problem. How does that look? So then what I do is I have Estee Lauder powder that I love. Love, love, love. What's not to like about Estee Lauder, right? It's so pricey. And it is Double Wear Stay in Place Matte Powder Foundation. The color is Fresco 2C3. Fresco. So I just lightly, because I don't want it settling in the cracks. It's more or less just to, kind of distribute the other a little better. Okay. And then I forgot, I usually put on some, this is e.l.f. Concealer. around my dark circles under my eyes. I hope you can see this okay. Get in that corner real good. I should have put this on before the powder. I don't know why I forgot. My eye is looking pretty good. I had, for a couple of days, I had a case of what everybody calls pink eye, conjunctivitis. And I'm putting drops in my eyes still. But it looks pretty good today. So, but it's still maybe a little bit red. You know, it's like some generic thing that happens that we never know why it happens. So there's my eye. Without, this is with and this is without, so I don't know. I have always had these circles around my eyes. I remember my grandmother having them. So, I mean, I even had them when I was in my 20s. It's just how I'm made, I guess. You know, I know there's things I could probably do for it, you know, get filler and whatnot and all that, but I don't know. I'm not saying I will never do anything cosmetically, procedure-wise, but to date, I haven't. Okay. I kind of do the whole eye. I kind of use it as a base for my eye makeup. Maybe I should turn this a little bit different, like so, maybe like this. Is that a little better? Can you see it a little better? Okay. All right, now next I do my eyebrows. Now, you're gonna think I'm really weird. Guess what I'm using for my eyebrows? L'Oreal mascara, brown. It works for me, and I've been doing this for a long time, and I always get the waterproof. And it's fine that it sort of gets a little dried out because it works perfectly. So watch. This is mascara. This is not eyebrow stuff. I've bought eyebrow color, and I don't know. I just started using this one day, and I'm like, hey, it works. Let's do it. Let's, you know, just keep it simple. Because my eyebrows are completely white. So basically all I'm doing is catching the hairs that are there. Okay? You see it? And it matches the color of my hair pretty well. I've got a light brown hair. So, you know, being over 60, you're allowed to break the rules and just do whatever. Because that's what I do. Don't let these makeup gurus tell you that, you know, you can't do this because you can do whatever you want. Then I kind of focus on these parts here. And then, okay, there. See? Looks kind of natural, doesn't it? All right, then I take my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. It's the lighter brown color, or kind of a taupe color. And I fill in any place I wanted a little more, like at the front here. It always looks a little bit sparse. So I'm filling in here, and then I kind of, when I was younger, I didn't pluck my eyebrows correctly. So that's why I have these problems, you know. You know, you're not supposed to pluck on the top, you know, the line on the top, Well, I did. I did. I didn't know. I was, you know, what, 14? Who knows what, you know. I had big bushy eyebrows. And I just didn't want big bushy eyebrows anymore. Now we want them more bushy. Back then back in the 80s, 70s and 80s, we wanted a skinny little line. Okay, what do you think? I know they're sisters, not twins. I've heard that a million times on YouTube. Okay, now, then what I've been using for my tight line is Bobbi Brown Panther Long Wear Cream Liner Stick. Bobbi Brown. And it's, this is from Ulta. And so is my Estee Lauder I got from Ulta, not drugstore. So I said it a little bit wrong. But anyway, so I tight line the top because I think it makes me look the best. Okay. And I just run it back and forth. And it's pretty wide. It's got a wide tip. It's not a narrow tip, but I struggle with the narrow tips, getting enough product on my lid. You know, being careful not to poke your eye, because you sure don't want to do that. Okay. It drops in a little bit ago. What do you think? I think it helps. Okay, then I'm taking my my e.l.f. No Budge retractable liner. I'm going to do it just a little bit really close to the top of the lashes. See, I never know whether I should go over here or not. And sometimes I use gray and sometimes I use brown. But for whatever reason today I'm using black. Yeah, the weather has definitely turned like November here in Northeast Ohio. And it's not so fun anymore to go take walks and do outdoor videos as it was in the nice sunny fall. We had some beautiful weather, September and October. So I have to turn my activities to indoors now. Yeah, I'm wiping off. I don't like to have it thick, like right there. There. I have got just some cheap eyeshadow. I probably got at the dollar store. LA Colors Nude. LA Colors Nude eyeshadow. Yeah. I have L'Oreal. I have like more, you know, I have a L'Oreal palette too. That's in a lot of browns. But I like a little shimmer. I like a little shimmer on my eyelid. So let me see, I'm gonna going with this one right here. It's kind of like a shiny, something shiny. Okay. And I just want to highlight my lid. I don't, I'm not trying to create anything dramatic, no. Nothing dramatic, just a highlight. I always liked how Marilyn Monroe did her eye makeup. Her lid was light. If you notice it, her lid was very light. Now I could do a little something in the crease, which I think I will. I'm not gonna go with anything shiny. I'm just gonna go with this brown right here. And I'm just gonna do my crease. And this is what I do. I just focus on this little part back here. And I just go towards my eye just a little bit. Okay. And it creates a little bit of a smoky eye. Where's my tissue? Hold on. I left my tissue. Move my tissue box. Just gonna lift that up a little bit, like so. What do you think? Kind of gives it a little bit of a, okay, and now I'm gonna do the other side. And and look, I'm using a big brush too. Let me do, going onto the lid just a little bit in that corner. And if it smudges my eyeliner, I really don't care. It's okay. It's good. All right, so let me just do the same here. Let me just lift that a little bit. Okay. What do you think? I think I need to go up here just a tad more. You kind of want to, I've discovered, you kind of want to go a little bit up onto your upper lid just to create a little lift, like, because if you don't, it just kind of drags your eye down. That's what I've learned. So let me see if I did it correctly. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Okay, and this is my favorite mascara, the L'Oreal Sumptuous Supreme mascara. I think it's and of course it's in the extreme black. And love it, love it, love it, love it. I think it's $25. I mean, that's not bad. It lasts a long time. I mean, I need to replace it now. Like, maybe that's why I had trouble with my conjunctivitis. I need to replace my mascara. I got to get the Ulta. So, okay. And I have pretty good lashes. I mean, they were obviously thicker and longer when I was younger. This is a trick somebody taught me, is to like wiggle back and forth at the base to get it, down where you want it. Yeah, so I've been retired for like a year and a half. And my husband's still working, so I enjoy my quiet days around the house without him. I'm happy to see him when he comes home, but during the day I enjoy being here and doing things. Okay, and I usually don't do my bottom lashes because as the day goes on, it just glops all over my bottom lid. So I just, but all right, just to show what it looks like. There. You can kind of see my bottom lashes a little bit. All right, so I kind of want to, I didn't do anything on my upper lid as far as a highlight. I mean, under my brow. So I'm going to pick up that same color again. I'm just going to go up here, brush it, kind of blend this together a little bit. That's my alarm clock going off. Not that I need one anymore, I'm not working. So I'm just using the same color that I used down on my lid. Okay. All right, and now I didn't do any blush. Let me do my blush. Okay, I have the Estee Lauder. Oh my goodness, look at me. I have toothpaste on my shirt. Of course, this isn't the shirt that I'm wearing for the rest of the day, so I really don't care. This is just what I threw on to. Yeah, this is Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy sculpting brush. Oh, 120 Sensuous Rose. That's what it is, Sensuous Rose. And I'm just gonna do a little bit up here. High. Go up high. I guess I can do it in the camera too for you. Okay. Okay, and then for my lips, I have my lip liner is Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner 132 Almond Rose. And the reason I like this color is what I do, and everybody can do what they want. I like to match my natural lip color. So look at my natural lip color now that it's all wet. I think it's a pretty good match, don't you? Of course, now I don't want my lips wet. So, because I'm more like a less is more person. In fact, even doing the dark eyeliner up on top of my lid, sometimes I only do the tight line. I don't do anything on top for a less dramatic look, And sometimes I don't even do eyeshadow. But anyway, okay, let's do the lips. Okay, I always overline a little bit, okay, because I have very thin lips. And no, I'm not getting any filler. And yes, I have lip lines and all that. Just follow your natural. Your natural lip line. Now, it looks weird when I overline on top too much, but what I do is I really don't have a very good Cupid's bow. So I just ignore it and I just go across. I've seen the ladies in Hollywood doing this too. You know, overlining and then just going open, you know. So I'm going to do it too. Nobody can stop me. Okay. And then for my, again, Estee Lauder again. It's, oh boy, I can't read it now. I don't know, but it matches the lip liner. Yeah, my friend and I went to Ulta, you know, and we were talking to the Estee Lauder lady, and I ended up buying a bunch of stuff. But I love it. You know, will I buy it again? I'll probably buy the mascara for sure again. And I like the powder, and I like the blush, so yeah, I probably will. Okay. Now, there we are. Let me tip it back up. Wow, look at my right brow. Seems more lifted than my left. I think it's just the camera angle. I never noticed that just looking in the mirror. Looking in the mirror, they look the same, but looking on the camera, it's like I'm raising an eyebrow, and I'm not. So that's interesting. So, you know, that just what it could do, though. No, you don't want to do it because when I'm looking in the mirror, they look even. It only looks that way when I look on the camera. Anyway. So anyway, that was my face get ready with me. I could put a little more powder on, which I think I will, just a tad. Whoop, 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 whoop. I got a really good brush set on Amazon a few years ago. I think I paid $15 for the whole set. And oh my gosh, it was wonderful. And there's a bunch of them on there, and it probably doesn't matter which one you pick. They're all pretty much similar. Mine came in a nice case like this, and it was by BS Mall. BS, get it? I get a kick out of some of the names on Amazon. You know, BS. Like, okay. Yeah, you're full of it too. So anyway, so there we go. I'm done, I think. I mean, I could probably bring my tail down a little more over there on that eyebrow. I just noticed it. I got to get a better, there. Is that better? I don't know. I got to get a better makeup mirror there. A little more dramatic. Okay, I'm done. I got to go dry my hair. Do you want to come with me? Okay, why not? So here I am. I'm going to dry my hair. I usually do it in the back, but since I kind of let it air dry at first, it didn't take as long. And I always do it on medium heat. I don't do it, or it says warm, not hot. So, and then I get my curling iron out and I curl. So, do you want to see that too? Okay, why not? Okay, I'm back. Had to go get my curling iron and plug it in. I usually do that in the bathroom, but I'm going to do it here by my makeup table. Yeah, I have a little makeup table in my spare bedroom that I use because our master bedroom is small. I don't have room for it in there, and it works. This is like this spare bedroom is like my makeup room / office / place I sleep when my husband is snoring, and that kind of stuff. So I'm sure we can all relate to that. So okay, so I just got my hair cut the other day. I had her put a few more layers in it. Let me get a sip of coffee. That's good coffee. It's organic from Costco. In my W cup, W for Wilma. I don't know, did I say that did I introduce myself that my name is Wilma? If this is your first time watching, you're probably like, who is this woman? But that's okay. You'll get used to me after a while if you keep watching. So, okay. So, the lady at the beauty shop, listen to me, hair salon, she said, oh, you should do beachy waves. And I was like, oh, I don't know how to do beachy waves. This is all I know how to do. So this is what I do. But I do have a skinny curling iron that I could try, like wrapping it more or whatever, but I'll probably end up burning myself. Okay, so this is just what I do. I don't know, I hold it for like 15 seconds or something like that. Okay. Now I want to get these top layers. So I lift this up. And this is a big barrel curling iron, so it goes quick. Whoop. Whoop. To get this one. Okay. Oop. Yeah, you got to be careful with these curling irons. You got to hold the end because they can do that, and they can actually, I'm going to tell you a story. I actually burnt my eye with a curling iron when I was a teenager. Or, I was like maybe, I don't know, 19, 20, still living at home. And I had a big curling iron like this, and it bounced and hit my eye. I had to go to my mom rushed me to the eye doctor, and he put all kinds of goop in it and keep a patch on it for several days. And I have a permanent scar on my eye. I don't know, it's blurry permanently now. So my hair's very thin. Don't have too much of it. I never did. So it's not really the aging thing. It's that my hair has always been that way. So I don't know if I get, if anything's going to do anything for me if I start getting hair loss. Most likely not. Okay. Then I come in the back and I go high in the back and I pull it up like this. to create some sort of, you know, more lift in the back. Then I go down halfway again and do the same thing. To create more lift. Okay. I think that's about it. Then, because I always like to keep my hair out of my face. I hate my hair hanging in my face. Although, you know, I wish maybe a few little bangs like this wouldn't be bad. But I spray it out of my face. So that's basically it. I don't know if you can see the back. I'll turn. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'll turn this way. Sometimes when I spray it, then I kind of go like this as I'm, you know, after I spray it, to kind of give it just a however it falls look. You know, that's it. So there's your get ready with me. But thanks for watching me, and I hope you check back to my channel. I want to provide some topics that are relevant to people over the age of 60, and I'm working on that. Right now I'm just keeping it kind of light and fun. So I hope you enjoy watching me, because I'm enjoying doing this. It's fun to know that you have friends in different places that like the same things you do. So, all right, I'm going to run along. I'm going to get ready and get over to that mall and get some video of some of the Christmas decorations, which I will show you. I'll do another video with that, because this one's getting kind of long, I think. So, yeah, come along with me. Anyway, have a good day. Bye. Bye, friends.